Okay, Chris, we've got our work cut out for us today. Talked to this great couple yesterday, a great family.
Sure.
They are bringing both their mother and father-in-law as well, hoping to live very, very close together.
Okay.
So for the family, we have to find at least a 4-bedroom, really a 5-bedroom house, so they have a guest bedroom. They want great schools. Obviously, they want to be very close to downtown Nashville, within a 20-minute or so drive, and B&A because it has to travel quite a bit, which is why I thought Wilson County is the perfect place.
That's a great place to be.
However, they want newer construction. They want a community that's got swimming pools, tennis courts, all the things that everybody wants for their family, so they don't have to leave and go join a golf club membership or something. And mom and dad, they want to live only about 10 minutes away max.
Okay.
They want all one level and at least a 2-car garage.
Okay.
Price points.
Yes.
No more than $800 for the house, mid $400 max for the condos or townhomes.
Okay. I think there's probably one place in Mount Juliet.
You think you can do it?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Let's do it. They're going to be
Okay.
so happy.
All right.
Let's go see.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about where we're going. We're in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, which is one of the hottest spots in Middle Tennessee right now. People absolutely love living here, especially newcomers. And once you hear more about it, you will see why. So Mount Juliet is super convenient. It's only about 20 miles east of downtown Nashville, which means that you can drive into the city in 25-30 minutes on most days. And if you're a traveler, Nashville International Airport, we call it B&A, is just a quick 15-minute trip, perfect for those needing to catch a flight or welcome all the visitors that are going to come to see you here in Nashville. Now, what is Mount Juliet like? It's a growing city with a population of about 40,000 people spread over 25 square miles, so it still has plenty of breathing room. It's the kind of place where you can get to know your neighborhood and your neighbors, but still enjoy space to stretch out. Now here's a big draw, the jobs. Mount Juliet is home to some major employers like Amazon, FedEx, and Under Armour, as well as several healthcare and tech companies. Plus, it's close enough to Nashville for easy commuting to some of the best job opportunities in the region. Let's talk about the housing. The average home price in Mount Juliet is typically lower than Nashville, like by far, so your dollar goes quite a bit further. You can snag a larger home or even find properties with a little bit more land here in a way that's just not as possible in Davidson County. It's an ideal mix for families, retirees, and professionals who want space without sacrificing convenience. If you want new construction, you're far more likely to find it here at not budget buster prices. Now, let's talk about where we're going. Windtree Farms, which is one of Mount Juliet's most exciting new neighborhoods. This spot has an interesting history. It used to be a golf course. Yep, Windtree Farms was a beloved local golf course that just hit on some hard times, so it has now been converted to a stunning residential community with some fantastic housing options. You're going to see the really pretty undulating hillsides of the community and really, I think, enjoy it. Here's what Windtree offers that's so special. There's a diversity of the home options. You're going to find traditional single-family home, but also what's unique here is the availability of larger townhomes. These are perfect for folks who are downsizing, traveling frequently, or just looking for a lock-and-go kind of lifestyle. They're spacious, stylish, low maintenance, ideal for busy professionals or retirees who want freedom to travel. That doesn't begin until early 2025. They are drawing up the plans for them right now. They're going to be some of the best deals, I think, around, and they won't last long. They're only 60. Windtree Farms offers the modern features from this builder who has designed today's buyers in mind. Think about open concept layouts, energy efficient systems, beautiful finishes, and those layouts are not totally open concept in some ways. It's kind of a mix between the two. It's plans and a direction that people are going in a way that's, I think, it's going to be exciting. You'll see in a second. People are loving Windtree Farms because it offers something for everyone. Families looking for space, downsizers who want plenty of room, professionals who need a home base, and near Nashville, but prefer to live outside of the hustle and bustle. Let's take a look.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, Chris. Come on in. This is one of the smaller homes, and I tell you, it really lives big.
Yeah, this one I believe is 2,200 square feet. This is built out probably closer to 2,500. They have the morning room, but this is a great model for a production house. You'll see all the blue tape getting ready to touch up and paint again. So
you can either have an office in the front, or that could be a full bedroom.
you've got a bedroom, and that's a queen size bed there, decent size, and then we've got a full bath. I'd say it's smaller. There's actually a lot in here.
Good sized closet. I mean, these
So-
make great children's rooms, nurseries, office toward the front of the house.
Yeah,
9-foot ceilings.
9-foot ceilings down, and I believe I know in some of the other models they're 9 foot up as well.
The good luxury vinyl plank floors.
Yep, you can definitely upgrade this too if you want
Yeah,
one of the things.
yeah.
So you can do some changes here. I'll show you real quick here the
Good.
options. So we've got 4 different models, and I'm drawing a blank on which series this was. The other one is the Estate, the larger ones. But this is we're in the Ansley right now, and you'll see that you can change around some of the kitchen and primary bathroom options here, and no charge for that. So you just get to pick, and then you can kind of choose what you want to do.
So this is very strange and rare. That's very rare in a production home, which is kind of what I always call them, to have any kind of options that isn't a massive upgrade, or that just basically, this is what you get, and you decide what colors you might
Take it
want
or
or
leave
something.
it.
But this one does allow you to switch over the kitchens. It allows you to add on an extra room, which we'll see in just a second. They do a lot of customizations in a really not a custom home neighborhood. Look,
So we've got the kind of landing area from the garage,
to the garage,
and then storage
and
under
storage.
the stairs.
Great deep closet, by the way.
Yep. Nice storage. I know the fireplace is an option here. You don't have to get that. I feel like most of the people who come to Tennessee, they always think they want it.
Yeah.
And I say, you're probably never going to use it.
It's ambiance, it's a focal point, but
It
you're
is.
probably never going to use it. Yeah. But it does give you lots of options.
I did have somebody come in one time and they said they turn their fireplace on every day of the year.
They do?
Yep.
Wow. I've usually had mine on maybe twice a year. They're always going to be gas logs. It's always going to be a gas starter in some of the newer homes. It's really not a through masonry fireplace.
Yeah.
But that way you don't have the clean out. So that works out great.
Yeah, one thing that this fireplace is a little bit different. This is a vented fireplace. You see ventless is quite common, but I
this is
don't
a
see as many
Good looking.
vented.
But look at all the great natural light. Now this is a beautiful day. This is November. We got the lowy glass. You can still see, so you don't have the fading
Yeah,
of
the
the
fading. Yeah, you
fabrics.
can see that the green hue through it.
Quartz. This is a big working island. Ah, the great sinks.
Yep. Now
That's
that
wide
kitchen
sink.
option, just like last week, I think we talked
Yeah.
about, is you can take that sink and put it in the middle of
Here
the
in
island.
the middle of the
Yeah.
island. I don't know. I would love to know. What do you think? Do you like it better in the middle of the island for workspace, or do you like it over here so you don't have all the mess?
Yeah.
I would love people to put down below what they think, because I think people go about 50-50. Gas.
Yeah, so this community out here is gas and all brick. Double ovens are standard behind you there. They do have a few things that are standard in this community versus where we were last week.
Does this refrigerator typically come? Or is this what they're showing
No,
for a model?
No, that's just for model. Typically, no, they have not included. We will talk about, or I guess you can drop in a note about the incentives they have.
Yeah.
Probably ranging anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000.
So she was mentioning to us, many times we talk about the fact that if you buy early into a development, as they're building out phases, that they appreciate quite a bit each phase. Even more so, what she was saying is each three homes
3 homes in the series.
are sold, they're going up $3,000
Yep.
each time. So, you live through the construction world, but a phase, but you've got a lot of appreciation. They're starting all the amenities. Gosh, and how many were there?
three more
swimming
weeks.
pool,
Yeah.
putting green, frisbee golf,
Pickleball,
Yeah.
tennis, walking trails. So this is a structural addition that you can choose or choose to leave off this morning room.
Sunroom.
And it is a $19,000 option, which honestly is
To
not
finish
very
this off,
expensive.
that is not very expensive. I mean, to finish this off and to visually Take a look. Look how comfortable this is. Just looking, see this clear through to the other side. This feels like a very big open. And again, this is less than what, 2,300 square feet?
Yeah, with the boarding room, it's probably 2350.
It lives a lot bigger than that.
Even if you do the morning room, you do still get the patio, and then you can also add concrete out there.
You know, having the undulation of the hills, it makes everything not feel quite so tight too. These are still smaller lots because it's a lifestyle community. You can obviously fence in your own lots, but it offers a lot.
Now we do have a primary to the left.
Lots of blue tape. Let's talk about that. The blue tape is the builder themselves going through and finding imperfections. It's not an inspection imperfection. Look at the ceilings.
Yeah. So this primary, is pretty good size.
Look at these windows. 3 great windows. It is a good size. This is a king size bed.
Yep.
Again, still the LVP floors. A lot of times they switch over to carpet in some of the other levels. Great shower, glass doors.
So the other option, I believe we saw this last week as well, the other option for the bathroom is you can have a tub and a shower, and then of course you lose this linen closet right there if you go with the tub.
I'd also be interested to know, do people want in their primary bathrooms a larger shower, or do they want the shower and the tub, as long as there's a tub somewhere else in the house? Good sized closet.
Yeah, really for production home, this is really to think that we're in one of the smallest.
The smallest,
here.
yeah. Double sinks. This is a good 10 or so feet.
Yeah, that's probably a good 10 feet.
Yeah. Very nice. And then laundry.
Laundry down, and then the
Just the working area.
filter system that we talked about before that is and a lot of, I keep referencing that last week, you can click that.
I'll put that in the card so you can see that one as well.
But talk about that filter system that they put in. These houses are sealed up very tight.
The spray foam insulation.
Spray foam insulation, very energy efficient.
Tile floors, great cabinetry. And actually there's working room in here. So many laundry rooms I walk into, and really, when it's empty, you don't realize how small it is, and you got to cram in and get it. It's hard to get in the doors, and this one works really well.
Get your washer dryer in there, then
Get
you
it
can't
on
move
up.
around. All right.
Let's go see what we got upstairs. Back to the hardwood treads.
Okay, so nice loft area.
So what you got here is attic access.
Access,
to be able to put insulation into the places you don't normally see. What a great open space.
This is finished off as a 4-bedroom.
Yeah, that's the hard part about models. They do such a beautiful job of decorating. It's hard to kind of visualize your own things in here, but this is a good size room.
This is really
I spent
quite a large room actually for a bedroom.
I spent my first 10 years with my little sister, all in one room, and we did perfectly fine.
All right, and then we have our 3rd bath, and of course you can upgrade to the tiled surround if you want. So you can upgrade some stuff, not a lot,
Good
but
closets.
it comes pretty well appointed.
It does, with the good space, the good bones, and as you want to make some changes with time, as you grow, as your family grows, you always can. But one of the other great things I think about these communities, if you get into a community and you love it, it's got the amenities you love, you've got some appreciation, you've gotten to know people in the area, you don't want to leave it. So to be in a place like this is the smallest house. With time, as you grow, you can go into the larger homes. Then as your family grows up and you still don't want to move again, you can go over to the townhomes that they're getting ready to start.
Yeah.
Those are the lifestyle communities that I'm finding a lot of people really love.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's go see the other.
And we're in a great location. You're really about 2 minutes to all the schools.
Right.
So if you have the kids, you can go, well, I guess the middle school is a little bit further, but the elementary school and the high school are literally a mile down the road.
So, one of the reasons I think it's so hard to find a home in some of the older areas of Nashville is just what I said. people don't want to leave the area because they know it. They know the groceries, they know their stores. The house may be too big for them, but they don't want to leave the area. This offers something such that 20 years from now, 30 years from now, there isn't going to be that problem because you can shift within the community. I wish we had that in some of the older Nashville areas.
You asked me about Mount Juliet prices. So you take this house and put it where you live. How much does this house go for?
2,200 square feet, if you could find the new construction. That's the first if, because we don't. Golly. If you could find this in Franklin, it's going to be mid to high 6, 7.
Okay.
But you can't find it.
So we're in the 5s here. And then we're really, this is probably more like 2,500 square, or 2,400 square feet,
Yeah.
4-bedroom.
Yeah.
So next door, we've got a model that's 3,000 plus. That's probably 700,000.
Easily.
So-
but the problem is it doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
So for this person telling me I want to find new construction, I need to find this XYZ, forget the price even. I can't find it if you're wanting to be 15, 20 minutes max from. So in Davidson County, you'd have to be way out, maybe in the other end of Bellevue or over on the other side of Antioch area to find this kind of newer construction. It's hard to find.
So
Yeah.
airport, access to downtown is just not.
No, you're not finding you're not finding this 20 minutes on the southern sections. Not happening.
Not for less than $1.5 million.
That's why that conversation is so important, because we got to find the top 5 things, must-haves, hope-to-haves, want-to-haves, and then really put it into a sequence and an order, and then budget has to go into it. That's crass, but
Yeah.
that's life. So, Chris, let's go take a look at the estate's house. Welcome to another, the largest of the Beezer homes here in Windtree.
Well, largest model. We do have a couple more.
Oh, true, the largest
that are
model.
larger, yeah.
Thank you. So here we have a beautiful big front
Beautiful
office.
Wow, this.
Look how deep.
You know, I didn't step in here earlier. I did not realize how large this room was. This is huge.
I said this is a wonderful front office. And I suppose if somebody needed it as a master bedroom, you could do that.
You could do another bedroom. Yeah, for sure.
Again, the LVP floors.
Yeah,
This
so
area would be the garage.
This
but
is
they've
what,
turned
yes,
into
what would be the
office.
garage here, and then landing area, closet. And then we do have,
Look how big and open again. Oh, I like this kitchen. This is a quite different kitchen.
you know, and this hallway is really wide.
It is a nice
It's,
hot because it's
nice
enough room for
entryway.
furniture. Coat closet right here on the left. Nice
So
big dining room.
This is kind of a unique design.
Yeah.
This is definitely different than a lot of the other ones.
It does give a little bit of the separation that people are wanting from the rooms. It still feels open, but it gives a little bit of definition. Taller ceilings. We've
Yeah,
got some
9-foot ceilings. And then let me go down here. This is a laundry room because our primary is over there, and then we do have a little landing area here.
But the kitchen, I've noticed in this one, for the model, they've opted to show it a different way with the sink right here in the island.
Yeah, so a couple things. We were talking to the agent here. So just want to correct something I said prior. In this community, the fireplace in this community is included. Typically they are not. It's an option, but
Here in this community.
This community, the fireplace, the double ovens, and the cooktop. So now this is what's called an enhanced kitchen. So you have the vent hood and the glass cooktop. That's an upgrade. And then it changes out the oven as well to a microwave and a single oven over
What a
here.
pretty kitchen. And we're talking to her about, what are the trends? What are some of the trends that people are doing for their new homes now that's quite different than a couple of years ago? And she's saying that everybody's not going to the all white. It seems to be a combination of maybe some painted uppers, maybe a white uppers, and then the darker painted lowers. But a little bit more, just some changes of what we've been seeing for the last couple of years, and I'm totally here for it. When was the last time you haven't seen a white quartz countertop?
Yeah, maybe gray.
Maybe
Throw
gray.
in some gray.
White and gray. But look how pretty this is looking across to the dining area. Good size
And then
pantry.
we've got a good size pantry here. Yeah, I do believe soft close is a little bit of an upgrade, but
That-
well worth it.
Well worth it. I love the pretty
And then the farmhouse sink is
farmhouse
really
sink.
nice.
is a good sized room. The fireplace is standard, but your choice would be either the stone which
or
is
shiplap,
probably an
yeah.
upgrade, or the shiplap.
And then I think you actually just pick between the two. I don't believe it's an upgrade. I think it's just you can make your
Okay.
choice. And then also, so this house, the model next door had that morning room. This
Right.
one does not.
This one
because they
feels
chose to
like that
show-
morning room though, because it's got all the good light. But
It
yes,
does, but you can add it.
Onto this
model.
one as well?
Yes, you can. So you get the morning room, and then you can also add extra concrete, so you can still, down the road,
Mm-hmm.
cover that patio if you want covered outdoor space. Really does have a nice feel.
It does have a great feel. And then you come back here to the private. Again, all the beautiful blue tape. All the private, the tray ceiling. Nice big primary overlooking.
Oh yeah, and it looks like we've got 2 closets in
Yes.
here.
And the ones that go all the way through lose a lot of space. This
really
gives you
do.
rod space on both sides.
So this would primarily be his closet, and
I
her
think
closet
you're
over there.
probably right.
And
So
then-
something else we talked about, and she's corrected me a little bit, you do have the option with them of either doing both the bathtub and the shower, or one really large shower. I asked, are people which way are they mostly choosing? And she said most actually are opting to have exactly as you see it here. And main reason is because they want the big natural light that window offers. If you had a large shower, you'd have more of a dormer type
yeah,
window.
that tall, skinny window.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, this is probably not your typical shower. And a lot of times when you do the tub and the shower gets smaller. You
Yeah.
don't get a bench. So we stop right here. So typically when you get that tub, you don't get the larger shower. Obviously the other one is.
Yeah, it typically
Yeah.
been more like this kind of size, right?
Yes.
And
yeah.
you also have, you usually don't have the full glass windows. This is a nice upgrade regardless.
Yeah, I
But
think
it was-
without the tub, the other one next door looked like it was maybe about 2 feet wider.
I think you're right. Nice, long, good work surface.
Yeah, great. This is really a great, look at all the drawer space here.
Yes. And I do like that we've gotten away from doing the lower sitting kind of desk, because things just fall off. It
Yeah.
just doesn't make it. And it's so fun. What she was saying was, after somebody goes under contract here, then they will go for the design center and spend a good 4 hours at the design center, really fine tuning their home to customize it for themselves. But it's interesting to hear how people are making selections now, what they're choosing to do now, versus maybe even 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't hurt my feelings to see all the gray go away.
No, I'm happy about that, and I'm happy to see the black.
Yeah.
As
I
far
do
as
love that
the countertops go. Look how nice this is. Say, if I'm sitting here at dinner and just have the sweep of the whole house, but it doesn't feel quite wide open. You feel like you're not quite so on display.
You feel like you're still in a dining area.
Yeah. Going back a little bit more to the traditional, but still, this would be the place where I would do all my homework and work on everything I do every night anyway. And it's just a big spread out spot.
I'll tell you one other thing that I really like that builders have gone away from, which is nice, is you don't have, you still see it, but just not as often. You don't see the stairs. As soon as you open the front door,
Yes.
I've been in houses where you can barely open the front door because they barely get by the steps.
And that's what I hear people say many times. In many of the 80s, 90s homes, you open the door and it's right there smack in your face.
Yeah.
So when we're saying we're looking for more of a contemporary layout, this is a part of one of the things you're saying, more contemporary, not wide open necessarily, but there's some things kind of concealed. Like you're looking down the hallway and you don't stare straight at a commode. A little thoughtfulness goes a long way. Some
All right, so let's
choices
check out-
with the banister again,
yeah.
she said, and you could either have the more of the wooden spindles or the iron. Lots of
So
lots
this
of
one
choices.
comes standard. This is an upgrade here. So the
Yeah.
treads and the metal, that does come with the half wall.
It would typically be that pony
Yeah,
wall.
Pony wall. Yes.
And these are some of the things we're mentioning that she's finding that people are doing to their homes when they move here. Again, this great big open, those are great games.
Oh yeah.
So much fun. Great big open rooms, great light. One of the things she was saying is people typically keep carpet here, but they upgrade the padding. They don't spend money on the carpet, and it's just interesting. This looks a good work area.
So this one is, gosh, how many bedrooms do we have? We've got 3 up here, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 3, I believe. Yep.
Yeah. So we've got a really nice sized bedroom here. And we've got a walk-in closet. Really nice sized walk-in closet here. So let's make a nice guest suite. And then you've got a Jack and Jill.
With a Jack and Jill, little boy, little girl, 2 little girls. Good closets. Now, of course, this is still what they're showing is a model, so they're showing you a lot of the technical things they do in their building process here, which is great. But yeah, so this has the Jack and Jill bedroom and bath on this side, and then the other side is another suite.
Of course, your utility space, this is obviously not going to be a glass door, but your filter system in there, and then it's really a nice size bonus space.
I love the fact they put in windows pretty much everywhere, so you have great natural light.
And really, these rooms are really good size in this house. This one, with the, what do we say, with the morning room, this house would be about 3,450 square feet.
So the largest home here could end up being closer to 3,700
Just
square
over
feet,
37, yeah, just over 3,700 square feet with 5 bedrooms.
Yep.
That's where if if you've got several kids and you need the space, you need extra space for extended family. This is definitely, you can go from 2,200 all the way up to almost 3,800 in this community, not including the townhomes that they're getting ready to start.
So back to what we were saying, you can start with a smaller home if it's your first starter home here in the area. You start having a family, you move up to the larger homes. Then when we get my age and your kids have grown up, then go over to the townhomes and stay right here. Perfect situation. Hey Chris, I think we need to go see where the townhomes are going to be. It doesn't start until early next year, but might as well look and see what the whole community offers. So Chris, we just reviewed with her how many fast action kind of homes that they could have move-in condition by early January. And she said there were quite a number, but only one estate home
Yeah,
left.
all signatures except for one estate. And they had lowered the house quite a bit.
Price
it sounds like it's
$719.
Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty loaded up, and it sounds like maybe they just had some bad deals. Nothing about the house, more just deals fall through.
Things fall through. Things fall through. So there's one of the estates, and then I think 10 that could be quick close early January.
Yeah, I believe.
And now we're driving up to the area where the townhomes are going to get started, probably early 2025.
Yes. So right where the trailer is here, this is where the amenity center, the pool, sport court is going to all be there. And then the townhomes will actually be down behind, and we'll drive down here and kind of give you a view.
Look at how pretty that view is. Now, of course, people often ask, I don't want an HOA. Well, if you get a newer construction home, you're going to have an HOA. HOA fees here, as I remember it, were
$85, and then $180 for the townhomes. But that does include your outside maintenance as well as outside insurance. Yeah. So if you're not familiar with townhome HOA, you do pay more. Your homeowner's insurance is going to be less because you're only responsible for the walls in. So it looks like So here we go. So these are going to be the townhome location.
Look at how pretty that view is going to be.
Yeah.
And they still have the amenities. They've got the walking trail. They've got the frisbee golf, pickleball, basketball, swimming pool, everything you can want. Everybody in the same, whether it's a townhome, a stay-at-home, everybody's got the access to all the amenities that this offers.
Yeah, and the total size of this community is going to be around 360 to 370 homes,
which includes
including the townhomes.
The 60 or so of the townhomes.
Now there are only 59 or 60 townhomes. So In Mount Juliet, we really don't have many townhomes at all. There are only 3 communities that I can think of.
Especially with the main level primary.
Yeah, the main level primary is not common in a townhome, primarily because of the width.
Right.
So typically all the bedrooms are up. Well, these townhomes are going to be about 25 feet wide, 2-car garage.
That too is very unique.
Yeah, and believe it or not, up to 5 bedrooms, which you're just at 2,000 square feet. So everybody's living closer because it is a townhome. But to get a 5-bedroom townhome, I don't know that I've ever seen one that is in the mid 400s.
I kind of think when I'm in a townhome, I'm going to have my great room, wonderful room. I'm going to have my home office, maybe 1 extra guest bedroom. But you know how close the hotels are here?
Yeah, they're not far.
Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that way.
No, I agree with that too. The 2-car garage is also a big selling point, because I was starting to say that I think there's only 3 or 4 other communities in Mount Juliet that are townhome communities, and only 2 of those, one is quite a bit older, only 2 of those have garages, 2 of those communities. So not real common.
No.
And primarily because we didn't need to build townhomes before, because land was so cheap that you would just build a single family home for less than the price of far less than what a townhome goes for now. But now, as the land has sold out,
and I'm finding a lot of people really want that. They want something in a great community like this. They want to lock up and go. They want to travel. Don't want to have a whole lot of the maintenance that a single family home does afford. But I think this is going to be an area that we bring a lot of customers to. I think Windtree is going to be a place that many people who reach out to us are going to want to come out personally and see. So I suggest you give us a call. Let us know how we might help you. And Windtree might be your next new home.